Alrighty. Hello, my brown and red belt class online. I have my in-studio class as well. Let's get this show on the road. Let's go ahead and go attention. Facing the left, rocking, kunie. Front, sabunuke, kunie. Alright, go and roll your shoulders backwards. Kind of a relaxed day today. It's pretty nice outside, I have to say. And go arms forwards. And side to side. And up and down. You almost done with school for the year?
I am.
Congratulations. You're going to be what now? A junior?
So it was freshman year, so sophomore.
Oh, wow. Freshman. All right, that's okay. Let's go ahead. Let's go from there. Back leg rising kicks. Ready? Guarding stance. And hana. Dual.
Dual.
Set.
Set.
Net.
Net.
Tase.
Tase.
Yose.
Yose.
Ilgo.
Ilgo.
Yura.
Yura.
Aho.
Aho.
Yo.
Yo.
Switch feet outside. Ready? Hana.
Hana.
Dual.
Dual.
Set.
Set.
Net.
Net.
Tase.
Tase.
Yose.
Yose.
Ilgo.
Ilgo.
Yura.
Yura.
Aho.
Aho.
Yo.
Yo.
And roll your shoulders backwards. Oh, we already did that. What am I doing? No. Side rising kicks. Wow, it's been a long day today. This is the 6th class I've taught now. Go ahead and get ready. And hana.
Hana.
Dual.
Dual.
Set.
Set.
Net.
Net.
Tase.
Tase.
Yose.
Yose.
Ilgo.
Ilgo.
Yura.
Yura.
Aho.
Aho.
Yo.
Yo.
Switch feet. Other side. Hana.
Hana.
Dual.
Dual.
Set.
Set.
Net.
Net.
Tase.
Tase.
Yose.
Yose.
Ilgo.
Ilgo.
Yura.
Yura.
Aho.
Aho.
Yo.
Yo.
Alright, we'll go ahead. We're doing a 3-part warm-up today. I can do the last part with you, but I've got some wrist issues. First one is push-ups. Since you've got socks on, you might want to put your feet on the gray so they don't slip. The gray is grippier. It has ridges in it. The wood grain does not. So we're going to do 1 minute of push-ups. Go ahead, drop into that push-up position for me, please. Thank you. Go ahead and get ready. Get set. And go for it. Good push-ups. Looks like we have one person online watching as well. Awesome. Hopefully, whoever's watching, hopefully you're having a great class so far. That's the goal. Awesome push-ups. Keep it up. Good technique. These are military style. You're halfway there. You've got this. Great push-ups. Good technique here. Got a great job keeping your back straight. Elbows are in. Fantastic. Keep it going. We've got about 10 seconds left now. Good technique. Wonderful. Good. We're almost there. Almost done. Time. Good job. Shake it out for me. Let those arms kind of wiggle here. How does it feel?
Good, man.
Good. Now, I didn't ask you to count, but did you count?
I did.
How many did you get?
36.
Wonderful. Awesome. Think about it. That is almost 1.5 times what you need for your black belt test. So for black belt testing, you would need 25. So great job with that. Yeah. Let's go ahead. So for your next one, take some deep breaths for me. We're going to do burpees for the second one. Same thing. You don't have to go into the gray if you don't want to. You can use just the front area. That's fine. Again, my people at home, we are doing burpees. Oh, I've got 2 people now. Hello, whoever you are. Hopefully you're having a great day. Let's go ahead. 1 minute here. You ready? Get set and go for it. Good. Great burpees. Keep this up. Find that rhythm. rhythm that works for you. Find that pace. And y'all are rocking it. Keep down. Over halfway there. Alright, keep working hard, keep pushing it. We've got 15 seconds left. Almost done. And time. Good job. How many did you get?
31.
31. Wonderful. Same thing, still 6 more than what you needed. Good job. Wonderful. As you guys are doing these, especially with burpees, I yell at my black belts all the time for this because they grew up in the culture where this was okay. When you bring your hands down, never bring your hands down sideways like this. I know this, it feels springy and bouncy, and it's kind of easy for us to bounce up and down with that. But when we do this, there's a muscle in here that can, pop and tear and break. And this hurts incredibly badly if you jump up off of this and it breaks. I watched a child break their thumb before doing these. Not a fun thing to watch. So keep your hands flat. You can go flat here, flat here. I honestly go at an angle. That helps me. But for this last one, I will do this one with you just because I hate it just as much as you will. It's abs, so you're not going to have to worry about cardio a whole lot. Come take a seat. So for this one, I made my black belts and my yellows and blue belts do this. This is a Russian twist crucifix hold mix. So a Russian twist means I'm coming up here, I'm just leaning, I'm balancing completely on my butt. I'm turning and twisting and turning and twisting. You can keep your legs in the same place, or you can rotate your legs as you do this. If you rotate your legs, you're going to feel it more. But this works your oblique muscles. Those are your side muscles here. So you feel them kind of above and below your belt there. They're also called glove handles for adults that are not in shape. So that's the area. When we're done, we're going to do 10 of those. Then you're going to hold for 10. A crucifix hold is kind of gnarly. You can make it easier or harder for you as you choose. Your legs straighten out. I like to keep mine crossed just because it helps me stay balanced. And your arms come out. Now, if you need to, you can keep that here. But the farther you lean back, not so far here, but up to where you're still on your bottom, that position there works your ab muscles all the way up. So lower to upper abs. We're going to do 10-second hold, 10 Russian twists. So 10, 10, 10, 10. We're going to keep going. You count at your pace for that crucifix hold. If your pace is 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, that's fine. If your pace is 1, 2, 3, that's fine with me. It's what kind of a workout and what kind of a burn you want. Are we ready to go? Hopefully. We're still at our 2 viewers, so hopefully you guys are having fun at home. Let's get ready. Let's start with the Russian twists. Get set and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And arms out straight. Yep. Try to keep your back flat. That's the thing I have the most problem with. Ooh. This one is a hard one. Time. That was 1 minute there. Feeling it?
I do.
Yeah, that one's a rough one. That crucifix hold, that's something that Master Kyle taught me, a throwback to the old days here. It's phenomenal for ab muscles. He would do a 1 to 2 minute crucifix hold, and I have no idea how that man did not have steel abs. So I think he probably did. Let's go ahead. I'll have you get some water for me. We're over with our warm-up section. Get some water, people at home, and then we'll come back. Listen here. Thank you, sir. boxing today. As we're working our boxing, I may rotate the camera to you so they can watch you as well. We're going to work a couple different things with boxing. Then we'll move into kicking. Then if we have time at the end, we'll go ahead and work some forms here. But here's how things are going to work. Boxing, you guys are working on a lot of defensive movements this rotation. Defensive can be, checks, bob and weaves, parries. You can do slips. You can do different things. You can do bob and weave with checks. You can do several different styles. But what I want to work today is movement with defensive moves. So it's fairly simple, and I think you guys might have done this before with online classes, but all I'm going to start with to kind of warm up is I'm going to bob and weave back and forth 5 times on each side. So you're going to do 10 bob and weaves in total. After that, we'll go ahead and we'll start stepping and moving with our bob and weaves. So for a warm up, just do 10, 5 on each side, going back and forth. Ready? And go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. All right. After that, let's go ahead and move on here. Now we've got our opponent. Our bad guys in front of us, and we want to get an in on what we can do to get them back. So they're swinging at us. Let's say we're in a closed stance. So let's say they're doing a closed stance. Yeah, sorry. Let's say they're doing a front hand hook punch. We got to bob and weave, and I want to step to their closed side. Now, is their closed side, since we're in a closed stance, meaning bellies are facing opposite direction, is their closed side my this side or this side? My closed side or my open side?
When you are pointing to your right.
Yes, when I'm pointing in this direction. So their open side is here. So since we're in a closed stance, and this is hard to explain without another person, bellies are facing opposite direction in the closed stance. So that means their back is facing where my belly is. So that means I want to step towards their back. I want to step towards their closed side, if that makes sense. Now, I'm not throwing any techniques towards their back, but when I step towards someone's closed side, so their back is here and I am here, I have the advantage because I can still come around and hit them in the front, but they have to turn between 90 and 180 degrees to be able to hit me. Does that make sense? Hopefully? Okay. So what we're going to do now is as we're swinging, we're going to step. Now, I'm stepping with my back leg. I always want to kind of keep my front legs steady when I'm doing these. I'm going to go front to back, bob and weave, and I'm going to step as I do it. So it's fairly simple. Yep. And that front foot can kind of slide in as you need it to. But for right now, I actually want you to keep the front foot posted there because we're going to do something with it in a second. So I'm here in my guarding stance. I go step, and I'm bob and weaving at 90 degrees. Good. We're going to rotate here. I'll give you 30 seconds to work this. You're just going to step and bob and weave, step and bob and weave. You can go in a circle for me, okay? Ready? And go for this. Step, bob and weave, bob and weave, bob and weave. Good. I'm going to turn the camera so you guys can watch Alex on this one here. Now we're up to 3. Good to see that we have 3 people watching, guys. Hopefully you are enjoying it. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I would be happy to answer them. Good. And time. When you're doing this, let me ask you, where's the majority of your weight going?
I didn't really know that. I suppose when I'm looking my back leg, it's on the front leg.
Mm-hmm. But when you set your back leg down, where's the majority of your weight?
Then it's on the back leg. You're
right. So you're kind of shifting your weight as you do this step. Now, I'd like you to continue to shift that weight, putting it onto the back leg, because now the front leg, as you step, the front leg is going to come up and it's going to do a round kick. Now, let's say I am a bad guy right here, and I'm to the side of the camera here. Hi, guys. So I'm a bad guy right here in front of you. We're keeping 6 feet. If I swing at you here, I swing with my left hand, and you bob and weave. You're coming up where it's open. Yeah, you're coming up, you're throwing that kick sideways there. That's hitting me in my ribs. That's hitting me up under the armpit here. These are all legal target areas. So one more time, I'm in my guarding stance here. I swing at you, you step, you throw the bob, or you throw the round kick. Not the bob and weave. You already bob and weaved. Cool. So try this out for me. You're going to do, let's do 4 as you're going circularly. As you finish the round kick, give me one punching technique that wouldn't be to the back of their head. So I'll kind of stay here for you just so you kind of get that idea down for this first one. So I would swing, step, bob and weave, and one punching technique. Awesome. The only thing that I'd recommend is, since I would be a lot closer to you, keep yourself at 90 degrees to me, so sideways, and that left hand, maybe instead of a jab, because that would go straight forwards, with a hook, because you would want to come in at me. Left hand hook, actually. because you want to follow the direction of the round kick. One more time, we'll go here. So you're stepping, you're round kicking, and you're hook punching. Hopefully that makes sense to my viewers at home. Let me know if it doesn't, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to go through this. I'll have you step, round kick, and either hook punch or ridge hand or have fun with it. We're going to do that 4 times, okay?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
If I'm doing the hook punch, isn't your punching hand already in the perfect place to block that?
Not quite, because timing-wise, again, we're staying 6 feet apart. If I swing here, you bob and weave, and I'm here. Now here, my hand is probably coming down to try to block the round kick. So you're diverting the weight, because naturally, even if you've already kicked me there, what's my hand going to do?
Go down.
It's going to go down. So that's why you're kind of popping up here. That's the idea behind it, at least, though. If I didn't react at all, yes, it may get blocked by the front hand. However, chances are it's still going to come down and try to at least block or do something for that round kick. I'm going to see the round kick too late, then the punch is going to get me. Hopefully that makes sense. Go ahead and try this out 4 times for me, okay? Go for it, sir. Good. Try to stay sideways. So, good. There you go. Awesome. Okay. Hopefully that's feeling pretty good here. That's if you're going towards a closed side. Would you ever want to go towards my open side?
No.
No. Why?
Because even though there's more target area, you can still block more easily.
Yes. And if you step towards my open side and it's your closed side, I can hit you in the back of the head. I can hit you in the back. And even though those aren't legal target areas, if it's a real fight, how badly are you in it? If that makes sense. You're in deep, right? It's not going to feel good. You're going to get hurt really badly. So you always want to step your open side to your opponent's close side. That's bob and weave. Now I'll go ahead and I'll rotate the camera back here because I want to show another technique. That was a bob and weave. Now I want to try something kind of fun. We're going to add in our slips now. So we're going to kind of transfer over into slipping techniques, but we're going to add on a couple different things. The point of a slip is to avoid a punch, right?
Right.
What can help you also avoid a punch? A straight punch specifically.
Bobbing and weaving or blocking or moving backwards.
What's the easiest, fastest thing that you would do if I went up and if I tried to boop you? What would you do naturally?
Probably parry.
You would parry, right? It's a natural thing. You almost don't think about it. We're going to add our parry to our slip now, but I want to make sure that I'm doing this while I'm keeping my other hand up, because what I'm going to try now is we're going to go below the punch, and we'll stay below the punch today. But what I mean is if I'm in my guarding stance here, I'll go ahead and I'll stay with my left leg in front just for now. My opponent, let's say they throw a backhand cross at me. So they're coming in at me. I don't like what's going on right now. I'll switch my feet so it's easier for you guys to know just onto the camera. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip off to the side. Now, actually, I'm sorry, this is a cross that they're throwing. Again, I'm getting myself all discombobulated. So they throw a cross at me. I'm going to slip to the side. As I slip to the side, am I going to use my left hand or I won't go left and right, my backhand or my front hand to parry?
Your front hand.
You're right. Yeah, my front hand is going to parry here. So basically, I'm just throwing a slip parry while my other hand stays up. What we're going to add now is I know that they're throwing a punch at me. I know that I can slip it. I know that I can parry it. I also know that the majority of their effort and energy is doing the punch towards me. They may come up with a follow-up technique, but chances are it's not going to be their first thought on their mind, if that makes sense. I'm going to have my hands up, and I'm going to throw this slip. As I throw this slip and parry, my backhand now is going to come out. I'm slipping, and I'm going under their punching technique, and I'm coming in, and I'm hitting. I'm doing an open hand hook here just to kind of demonstrate, but I'm here, I'm slipping, and I'm coming through. Or I'm slipping, and I hook punch. I slip, and I ridge hand. Good. I could slip an uppercut. That was a little bit more awkward, but it still works. Now, my footwork doesn't necessarily change, but we're going to add something to help this now. What would be a good technique to kind of get an advantage on your opponent? What is one of the techniques that really doesn't feel good the most when you spar and get hit with it?
Side kick?
Side kicks or front kick, like push kicks in general, right? I know when I get hit with a push kick, it knocks the wind out of me, and I hate the way it feels. So what we're going to do here is we're going to slip, and we're going to hit with that backhand. Then the back leg is kind of already prepping, And while you're close to your opponent, you can choose to either come up and knee. That would be a real world scenario. Please don't use that in sparring. Or you slip and punch, and you can come around and you can throw a push kick technique forwards, like a front kick, or a push technique sideways, like a side kick. Either way, you're just pushing your opponent back. Make sense? Hopefully?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we're gonna try this out a couple times. I'll do it a couple times to where they're watching me, and then I'll do it a couple times to where they're watching you as well, just to get this feeling down. You slip, hit, hit, and keep those hands up. I have a bad tendency to bring my hands down when I hit, and that's why Master Murphy keeps punching me in the face. So keep your hands up. Let's go ahead. Let's go through 3 times. Ready? Get set and go. Slip, hit. Good. I'm gonna have them do 2 more where they're watching you. Excuse me, I have the hiccups now. Oh no. Ready? And go. Good. Awesome. Ready? And go. Good. One more time here. Hopefully this is feeling comfortable. You know what? Let's do more than one more time. Let's do like 3 or 4 more. Ready? And go. Good. Thrust a little bit more with the side kick. It's snappy. Stick it out there. Really push your weight into it. Couple more. Ready? Go. Good. 2 more. Ready? Go. Good. Turn a little bit, like almost over rotate on that hook now, because it can help you get your side kick around faster. One more time. Ready? Go. Awesome. And time. Hopefully that's feeling pretty good boxing wise. We're gonna do maybe 1 or 2 more drills with boxing today. We emphasize slips. We haven't done slips a whole lot. We also emphasize bob and weaves today. Now, let's go ahead. We're going to work kind of a fun one here. Master Murphy worked this with me a while back. This is a technique with checking. We're going to do a head check technique, and then we're going to do a leg check technique. But when we do a head check, what are we protecting against?
A punch.
A punch. Hook punch could be a ridge hand, could be a, honestly, well, maybe a back fist. Probably wouldn't have enough time to protect against a back fist. You could protect against a round kick. You could protect against something coming up, a kick trying to hit you in the head here. I wouldn't recommend a hook kick, because I think a hook kick could probably get around, but even a crescent kick you could protect with here. This just protects any sideways motion coming towards your head. Now, one fun thing is it can also protect forwards motion coming to your head with a pivot and a twist. So Master Murphy taught me I can come up here, and then I can loop through here, but I can't stay in this position for long. The longer I stay in this position, I'm fighting blind. I can't see my opponent anymore, so I don't know what's coming next. He taught me a fun little setup trick here, and this will actually kind of combo our 360 kicks and our techniques today. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to come through, and my opponent's hitting me with some sort of technique. Let's be nice, and let's say it's a hook punch. So I come through and I protect against this hook punch here. Now, let's say they try to throw a jab across afterwards, and I'm still coming all the way across my body to get the jab cross if they're hitting to the head. After that, I'm going to come through, I'm going to throw a back leg kick. I like thrust kicks. I think that they're incredibly effective in sparring. So we're going to, like a thrusting front kick. So we're going to go check, we're going to thrust, we're going to turn, and we're going to kick again. So we're checking, we're pushing, and we're pushing. This can work off of a lot of different things. But again, one more time, we're going check, thrust, turn. Awesome. Check, thrust, turn. We're going to try that out here. Simple, but effective. Let's go ahead. I'll do one with y'all, and then I'll have you guys watch out for Alex again. Get ready, get set, and go. Check, thrust, turn. Good. And that thrust turn, you can do 2 push kicks. You can do a spin hook kick. You can do whatever you want with that second turning kick. I'm going to go ahead and rotate over to you, sir. Awesome. Try this out here. I'm using a backhand check for this, by the way, or he is. Ready? And go. Good. Keep that hand up a little bit longer. Even when you start to throw the push kick, just bring the hand down as you're doing the push kick. So you'll keep it up on the start and then drop down as you're throwing. If that makes sense. Let's do like 3 or 4 more. Ready? Get set and go. Awesome. Ready? And go. Awesome. Notice how snappy those kicks are. You want to make sure you get that thrust in there. Let's do 2 more. Ready? And go. Awesome. 1 more. Ready? Go. And time. Okay. Hopefully that one's feeling pretty good here. We've got one more that we're going to work today for boxing. I really like this style of technique. Master Murphy and I have gone back and forth on how we feel about it. I can say I'm happy with this technique. Oh, I'm freezing. Oh no. Okay. Thank you for letting me know if it continues to lag. I'll take a look at it. Thank you. You may want to refresh your browser too. But thank you for letting me know. So this last one is a leg checking technique. This one's gnarly is the nice way to put it. Yeah. Normally when we do a leg check, we just do a standard block. Now the standard block comes through and it's where I come up and then I come right back down. It's easy. It's simple. I can hit here. Or I can hit here. Now, what you can naturally do and what your body wants to do is you can actually throw the technique back at your opponent. So when someone throws a leg kick towards you and you have to check it, they're coming up and they're coming down with their motion and their momentum. Our goal is to take that momentum, throw them off balance, and push it backwards. How we do that is we're coming in with this push kicking technique, and then where we're catching, which is right about mid to lower shin, we're going to push out like a bad thrust kick and come back out. So in, out. And when I'm doing this, I'm kind of pulling through and snapping down. So it's a in, catch, push, out. So I'm bringing it in, I'm slowing the momentum, and I'm tossing it back out. And that's not the only part of what we're doing here. If they're doing, let's say I'm open stance, right? And they're doing a back leg kick to me. I'm coming in, I'm pushing out, and then I'm landing in front here. So I'm basically taking a step forward with this leg kick. From here, I've got a gnarly combo that I use often. You're gonna go hook kick, or not, well, I just gave it away. Hook punch towards the head. This is a miss. And then I'm coming around, and I'm hook kicking towards the head. You can make that hook punch also body level if you want to confuse your opponent more. But as I'm coming through here again, I come in, I push out, I hook, and I hook. Yeah, it's kind of a fun one here. That push out gets him off balance. I go wham, I hit him again, wham. Any questions on that?
Yes, actually. If you're just blocking with the leg, then what are you doing with your arm? I suppose are you reinforcing your leg?
That's a good question. So the arm is there for a multitude of reasons. The first reason being, yes, it's a reinforcement, and it also helps balance the leg. If my leg is out here, it's a little bit more free-floating, but if I have something to base it off of, it's easier. The main reason behind it, too, is when I'm still blocking here, I'm mostly blocking where my ulna bone is more straightforward. The ulna is the protection bone for low block, outside blocks, and high blocks. And the ulna bone can come down, and it can take a leg kick also. So let's say they notice that I'm starting to come up and I'm starting to do a leg check, and maybe they bring their leg up higher, and they're going to try to hit me in the body. If I'm here, can they hit me in the body?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can come up, they can hit me all the way up to the head. If I'm here, they can probably hit me on the top of my head, but chances are by then I'm not doing a leg check, if that makes sense. I would see where that was going. So that pop there, that protects against anything coming up and hitting you higher. Hopefully that makes sense. Good question. Okay, there we go. Wonderful. So let's go ahead. Let's run through this. We'll go one with me, and then I'll go ahead and I'll have them watch you. Hands are belly sideways. Ready? And go. Leg check. Land hook. Spin hook. Good. You step forward off that leg check. Good job. The more you can snap that out there, the more it'll throw your opponent off balance. We're going to go ahead and turn this towards Alex here. Get ready. Get set. And go for it. Leg check. Hook, hook. Awesome. Good job. Let's do like 2 or 3 more. Take some deep breaths for me. I know these feel kind of fun. Get ready. And go for it. Good. Take a little bit more time with that leg check. In, out. You bring it in kind of gently because it slows the momentum. Then that snap out is what brings them off balance. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah. Let's do about 3 more, okay? Ready? And 1. Beautiful. Good job. Ready? 2. Awesome. And 3. Wonderful. Okay. Time. Hopefully that's feeling feeling good? For my people at home, hopefully that feels good as well. I know I have a lot of fun with these leg checks. While brown and red belts don't necessarily, you guys will not have people kicking you in the leg. This is good to know. I definitely know that in the one fight that I got into when I was in middle school and high school, I did have someone that came in and tried to kick me in the leg. It seems like a common spot for a lot of people, especially for gentlemen. People are going to try to kick you in places that you would not like it. So, just a good thing to kind of have and to know. Let's go ahead, get some water for me, come back, we're going to work on kicks now. Did that cover boxing the way you wanted to?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. Wonderful. Okay. There we go. Yes, it may sound funny to you, but when you get kicked there too, even though you're a girl, I promise it's not gonna feel good. Believe me, I've had it happen. Someone said, haha, to the kicking and the wacky clackers. So, let's go ahead. Let's work some 360 kicks now. So I did this a little bit with black belts today, and I want to kind of try it with you guys. We're going to do our 360 kick, but we're going to do it with a side kick today, and I'm also, oh, yes, you know, good, just making sure. Nicole says hi to you, by the way.
Hello.
There we go. So we're going to do a 360 kick, and it's going to be a 360 side. However, what I want you to practice at home and in studio is I want you to practice off that 360 kick, keeping your leg up. We're not going to worry about the jump 360, keeping the leg up, but all I want to see is step, turn, side kick, and keep your leg up. That's all I want to see. We're going to kind of warm up with that. Let's do 3 on each leg. Ready? 1. Good. That rechamber, just kind of keep it there for like a second before you set it down. Ready? And 2. Awesome. One more time before we're on my room. And 3. Wonderful. That was 3. Let's try the other side. There we go. Ready? 1. That was the same leg. I did the same leg. Okay. Lovely. Good job, Master Wagner. Ready? 2. Good. And 1 more here. 3. Awesome. Okay. So what is the point or reasoning behind doing a 360 side kick towards someone?
Depending on how you do it, you can gain a lot of distance, you can gain a lot of height, or you can gain a lot of power.
You're right. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to go off the distance principle. So I'm working distancing, making sure I'm pushing my opponent back. Often, if it's a sparring scenario, I want to push my opponent into the corner of the ring so they have nowhere to go and so I can beat up on them. It's kind of a mean thing to say, but it's the way you win. So what we're going to do here is we're going to keep that leg chambered, and we're going to throw a second side kick today. We'll just practice the second side kick a couple times because it's not a normal side kick. Go ahead and say slide side.
Slide side.
I love slide kicks. These are super fun. So what you're going to try here, yeah. All I want to do is we'll do 3 on each side here. We're going to go chamber, and then when I say go, you're going to slide and kick. Good, and you want to keep that chamber up and just work that balance here. I had somebody that commented. I'm buffering. Lovely. Hopefully it'll catch up here in a second. Sorry. That's always fun. So my hands are at my belly sideways. Go ahead and chamber. When I say go, you'll slide side kick and just rechamber. Try to keep your leg up the whole time. Ready? And go. And ready? Go. Ready? Go. Set it down. Other side. Works the balance too. It's a fun one. Especially in socks, you're gonna slide like crazy. Ready? Chamber. And go. 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 Cool. Set it down. Now we're gonna try it with 360. Full speed. I'm doing this combination to try to mess with my opponent. They'll notice if I set my leg down and they'll have the time to kind of react if I set it down and bring it back up. So full speed, I'll go. I know it's more medium speed, but you get the gist. We're going to try this 3 times on each side. I'll do the first one, and then I'll have you do the second 2 for each side. Ready? Get set, and 1. Good, there we go. Keep hand, especially when you're cocking the back shoulder back to kick higher, keep that hand up and it'll help you there. We're gonna do 2 more. Ready? And 2. Good. Try to throw that second kick a little faster. It's gonna help you with your slide. Good job though. Ready? And 3. How did that one feel?
Felt a little better.
Good. It didn't, you don't have to slide super far with this, and it didn't slide super far, but you had control. Let's do 1 or 2 more. I know I said 3, but we're just gonna do 1 or 2 more. Ready? And go. That one was better. Good job. 1 more time here. Hopefully you guys are having fun with this. Ready? Go. Awesome. Cool. We'll do the other side. Go and switch your feet. I'll do the first one here to help you guys practice. And then we'll go ahead and we will work the you for a couple minutes. Ready? And go. Awesome. Was that your right leg?
This was my right leg.
I could tell. Yeah. Okay. Good. Ready? And go. Posture up a little bit more. It'll help you with that skip there.
Yeah, he sets grip the floor surprisingly well.
That's a good. I am happy to hear that. Good. Ready? Go for it. It could also be the fact that I recently mopped, so it could be getting caught on the moisture. Yeah, let's do a couple more here. Ready? Go for it. That second one was good there. I could tell you kind of got caught, but that second slide was smooth. Good job with that. Ready? Go. Good. Let's do 2 more. Ready? Go. Awesome. 1 more time with this one. You can tell they're also 2 different heights too. I don't know if that's intentional, but you can see that there. Ready? Go. Let's do 1 more. Let's end on a good note. I could tell that was a skip on this part here. Ready? Go. Okay. How's that feeling?
It was good.
Good. Let's go ahead now. Let's migrate. We're gonna do 1 more of the sliding style today. It is back to slow. Okay. All right. Hopefully, little by little, a lot of people might be on right now. That could be our issue, because a lot of people are streaming. But now let's take this idea and let's work a 360 spinning hook. This one, it's okay if you set your leg down, but I want you to set your leg down in front of you. So you'll come through, you go step, hook, land in front. So fairly easy. Yep, you'll just land in front there. We're going to do 3 of these on each leg. I'll go ahead and I'll just do these with you. I trust that you have these down. Ready? And go. Awesome. Ready? 2. Awesome. 1 more time. 3. Cool. Switch your feet. Ready? 1. Good. Land in front from you there, but I think you have it. Ready? 2. Awesome. Ready? 3. Good. When you're landing here, I don't want to say that I want you to cut your kick short, because that's not an accurate way to put it, but I'm not finding the right words to say what I want to say right now. When you throw this technique, the hook through the re-chamber is going to happen a little bit faster than what you normally would if you came around all the way. Because when you flick here, I should end with my belly completely sideways, and I should almost be able to hold that for a while. What we're going to try now is an option for you. You can choose to either sliding side kick off of this or sliding round kick. So again, I have my black belts do this with spin. They're doing double spin slide, double spin, double slide kicks. There we go. That's the correct way to say it. So they're just going off a spin. We have to step in. What you're doing after this, so if I'm here, is I'm going to step and doing hook kick, land in front, and I'm going to slide in either round kick or slide in either side kick. So your choice with that one, I'd recommend if you do the side kick to go head with the hook kick, body with the side kick, or head with the hook kick, head with the round kick too. Because that one hits both sides of the head and you're still hitting different target areas. I had another. Okay, I don't know what you can say it means. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll try this out here. Which one do you want to try first? Do you want to do a side kick or a round kick?
Probably a round kick.
Round kick. Let's do 3 with the round kicks on each side, and then we'll do 3 with the side kicks on each side. I'll do the first one, and then I'll have you do the other 2. So go ahead and get ready. Get set, and go. Step, go, and slide around. That was it. Awesome. Now let's work with going a little bit faster. We'll go this way here so I can watch you. Ready, and go. Good. Awesome. Let's go one more time here. That looks like it's feeling comfortable. Ready? And go. Good. You're leaning back a little bit, which is partially negating the slide forward. Keep your posture up. It's okay if you don't kick as high. Let's go. Let's do 2 more, just for good practice. Go for it. Good. And 1 more for me. Ready? Go for it. Awesome. Okay. How'd that feel?
Good, ma'am.
Wonderful. Switch your feet. Try the other side for me. Ready? And go for it. Good. Hook a little bit earlier. I think that'll help you posture-wise and hips-wise. Ready? Go for it. Is it the feeties? Is it your socks?
I think so.
I'm assuming. Yes, I can kind of tell. Ready? Go for it. That was better. Here, I'll stand in front of you, so I will be your bad guy. Let's try. Let's do 2 more. Okay? Ready? Go for it. Good catch on that one. That slide came back really well. 1 more time here. Ready? Go for it. You saved it. You would have gotten both kicks up, even if you ended up backwards. That's okay. Because you completed the mission, right? There we go. Let's go ahead. Let's move to the side kick now. You know what? I trust that you can get these down. I'm not going to worry about demonstrating myself. I think you've got them. Do you need to see me demonstrate once, or you think you're okay?
I think I'm maybe watch you demonstrate one.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll turn the camera so they can too. If you guys ever need me to do that, I am always happy to. So, I'm here. I'm in my guardian stance. I'm going to go step. I go hook. Stop. Yeah, so I'm not sliding on the hook, but I am sliding on the side. So yeah, 1 more time if I'm going full speed on this, and I want to beat up my bad guy, would be that technique. Let's go ahead. Let's have you guys try it out here on my count. Ready? And 1. Good. Seems like your left leg's really solid on these. Good job. Ready? 2. Good. Slide a little bit more for me. You're sliding kind of on the hook kick. Don't worry about the slide until the side kick. You've got this. Ready? And 3. Good. The idea behind this, I'm going to kind of go onto the gray here so you guys can still see me, but I'm staying 6 feet away from you. The idea behind this is that you're throwing and you're coming through and you're throwing your first hook kick. I'm kind of leaning back on your hook kick. I'm expecting that to be your only kick. That way I'm coming in again, and that's when you hit me with the side kick. If that makes sense here. So I'll go ahead, I'll kind of be your bad guy so you guys can see both. I know there's a little bit of glare, but you guys should be okay. So from here, go ahead and try this out for me. Ready? And go. Good. Yep. I'm leaning back. I'm saying I don't want that hook kick, and then I'm getting hit with the side kick. Let's go ahead. Let's do like 2 more. Ready? And go. Good. Let's do 1 more here. Ready? And go. Good. That's the idea behind it. You want me to run into that side kick there. Let's go ahead and let's try the other side. I'll do the same thing. Let me drag the camera back a little bit. That way you can still see kind of. There we go. Ready? And try it out. Go. Good. Hook a little bit more for me. You can slow down if you need to. Ready? Go for it. Good. Closer. That left foot, when you're throwing, so your bottom foot, try pivoting over just a little bit more when you're throwing the side kick. It may help you with your posture. And kind of like keeping everything in line. Ready? And go for it. Better. You kept yourself more upright. I can see that you're a little bit more balanced, more stacked on top of yourself. Let's do like 2 more here. Ready? Go for it. Good. 1 more time here. Ready? And go for it. Good. Okay. And that's okay. Some sides, I know I am really, really good at round kicks on my right side. They're beautiful. My left side round kicks are not nearly as pretty. that happens. If you're kind of wonky on different sides, that's okay. Now you should work to fix it. I currently work to fix it with my round kicks, but it's something that's natural, if that makes sense. Oh wow. Okay, I've spent more time than I thought I did. Okay. Do you have any more questions about the kicks?
No, ma'am.
Awesome. Let me see. It looks like I have. It just skipped to current time. Okay. Well, I'm glad that we're kind of up to date here. Let me know if you guys have any questions either. Yeah, I'm more than happy to answer questions on any of those techniques. Go ahead and get some water for me, and we'll go ahead and we'll finish out with some forms today, okay? I really like those sliding doubles. As long as your opponent's about the same weight as you, they work pretty well. Since they're a lighter style, since you're kind of sliding in, there's not as much power with them. But you can nail someone pretty hard with them. Yeah, they're fairly mean. I know we didn't do any jump 360s today, but I have a feeling that you guys are getting fairly confident with those. We'll do a lot more jumping too. But yeah, the sliding doubles are just, I love them. They're super fun. Let's go ahead. Let's work this form now. Before we work forms, I made every one of my classes do this today, so you guys get to do this. I get to do this for the third time, and I am so excited. We're going to do 2 front stance minute holds, so 1 for each leg. Then we're going to do 2 back stance minute holds, and then we're going to do 1 minute sitting stance hold. Black belts had to do it for 2 minutes, and colored belts did not have to do it at all. So let's go ahead. We'll start with the front stances. You're just going to pick a stance. We're going to hold it for a minute. Sound good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Go ahead and go to 2B. Let me get my stuff together here. Get ready. Get set and step out. Awesome. Couple of things to know here. I mean, you guys are brown and red belts, so you should know how to do a front stance fairly well. Your feet are on train tracks here. You're making sure that your back heel digs into the ground. If you do not have much ankle flexibility, like me, I can't put my foot all the way facing forward. It's too painful. So I try to hold it kind of at a diagonal here. Some people are so inflexible that they go sideways. That's fine as long as your back leg is still straightened. Front leg, toes are either straight forwards, or WT has kind of recently come out saying that you can go toes at a little bit of an angle too. This is better for your knee. This is also better for your ankle as well. So my older students too, this is what you want to work as long as your belly button is still facing forwards here. As you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're not leaning too far forward. If you lean too far forward, this front leg is going to get tired way too easily. Posture in between your feet. So you should still have almost a 50-50 time. Oh, thank goodness I talked for that entire minute and I didn't feel it. There's a reason why. Oh. Okay. Now that I've said everything about front stances that I could possibly think about to take my mind off of it, this next one is going to be painful. Okay. There's a reason why I ramble, so I don't feel it. Let's go ahead and let's do the other side. Go ahead and 2B. Ready? And step.
How wide apart should my legs be?
It depends on who you talk to. If you are thinking traditional karate / old style taekwondo from the 50s and 60s and 70s, you want to have your feet fairly far apart. I say 3.5 steps. Or between 2.5 to 3.5 steps. If you are talking New Age World Taekwondo Federation styles, they are saying 2 shoulder length, and that's it. So their stances typically are here. It's a new style. The joke is that all the Korean masters got old and they couldn't do the low stances anymore, so then they made them smaller. It's not really the reason. I think it's for like keeping people's joints. But I will honestly say I've been doing these stances for 16, 17 years. I haven't felt it. My legs are strong. Back in the day, I used to get whacked with an extremist stick if I didn't keep my stances low. Fine. My old instructors, especially on my back leg, I was the kid that liked to bend their back leg on my front stances. They'd whack my leg with an extremist stick until it straightened. So, always fun. It worked. I've got good stances now. Let's try the other side. Although I can't hit children anymore. Let's go ahead. Back stances now. So as you're doing this one, you guys know 60-40, make sure it's a good stance. Are you on train tracks or a tightrope?
Take it.
Good. Awesome. You guys have got it. To me. Ready? And step. Good. When you do this too, take a look at your heels. I kind of line my heel up with the lines in the mat. You do want to have a little bit of space in between where your heels are. It's like a bow staff width. So really, really small there in between. The reasoning behind it is that if you're on one line, it's easier to push you over. If you're here, even just like 2 or 3 inches off, it's more helpful. We're over halfway. For this one, I believe they say also 2 feet lengths. So it's about the same for WT. We do 2.5 to 3 normally. Fine. Take it out. Feel a little bit of a lactic acid buildup. We'll do the other side. We've got a sitting stance, and we've got to run through this form a couple times. Awesome. Let's go ahead and go to Chumbi. You ready? Get set and step. What's your favorite stance?
Front stance, mostly.
We'll take it. I probably have to agree with you. I feel the most confident on my front stances. Most kids, when I ask them that question, especially while we're practicing and it hurts, they say cat stance. So, I did get asked today, why aren't we holding a cat stance? And then I made my black belts think about it. So, I feel like that would be, out of all of them, the easiest one to hold, being that it's standing. Almost there.
But like, I would say the back stance, but I don't like it. It hurts, but it builds a lot of strength, so I do like it in that sense.
Yes, it builds a lot of leg strength. But I understand it does hurt. Oh, I've got it. Yes, we are going to do the sitting stance. Absolutely. Yes. And we are social distancing, I promise. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we'll do the sitting stance. So this is just a 1-minute hold instead of a 2-minute. Thank goodness, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and I'll actually give like a little history of the sitting stance too in a second here. But let's go ahead. Chumbi. Ready? And drop for me. And let's go for it. But I'm going to bring my feet a little bit farther apart here. Back in the olden days, I did not know this stance by being called the sitting stance. We actually called this stance the horse stance. Why?
You ride a horse in this position.
Yes, I've never ridden a horse, so I did not know that. But back in the day, I was always like, wow, we're emulating a horse. We're channeling our horse and we're keeping our stances. No, it's like you were riding a horse. I would say it's hard on the legs here, but I did know that also back in the olden days, they would train this stance because Korean leaders would go into battle on their horses, and oftentimes this aches after a while, even if you're sitting on something. They wanted to build up their strength for this, build up their leg strength specifically, and be able to, strike. Often, do you know what weapon they would normally use while on a horse? Time.
Probably a spear.
A sword. Traditionally a katana. So not a tanto, not a wakizashi, but a katana. Because they can draw on a sword, or they can draw on a horse, and they can strike on a horse as well. And normally it doesn't hit the horse, because the horse is too low. That, if you're coming across, it's about the same level as people's heads if you're on a horse.
What was the second sword called? Wakizashi?
Wakizashi.
Wakizashi.
I have 3 in my office, and they're all professionally sharpened. The tanto is small. The tanto is basically, that's the one that, I can't talk about that because that's bad. Never mind. The tanto is small. The wakizashi is a medium sized, and then the katana is the large size. Most people only know the katana. That's like what Michonne uses in The Walking Dead. So it's the large Japanese style sword. But there's the 3 different styles as well. Let's go ahead from here. Ah, yes, it hurts. Good. I can tell I have not done this in a long time. I am glad to hear that you're hurting. Not in that way, but yes, I'm glad to hear that you're feeling it. Let's go ahead. Let's run through this form like 2 or 3 times, and then let's call it a day. Awesome. Do you guys have any questions on your forms before I start?
No, ma'am.
Cool. If you want to work just Paul Jung, you're fine. If you want to work 1 and 2 on 1 Paul Jung, that's okay with me too. Let's go ahead. Let's go to Chimbi. Name your board.
Taking Paul Jung, ma'am.
Ready? And to go.
Ah!
Fire! What leg steps back to the start?
Leg step back to start. Left.
Left. Why?
I don't know. It's traditionally.
Yes, but the reason behind it is interesting. You step back with the same leg that you step out with to start. And that's the same for every Taekwondo form. So, Koryo Pumse, I step out with my left leg. I step back with my left leg when I'm done. Paul Jung, step out with your left leg. Step back with your left leg when you're done. Taek Chil Jung, step out with the left leg. Step back with the left leg when you're done. Kind of a fun setup there. Let's go ahead. Let's do 1 more today, and then we'll get this show on the road. What do you want to
do? Which form?
Yeah.
I take a Paul Jung.
Awesome. Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll turn, and I'll have them watch you for this last one. Your guys' goal is to stay with the timing that Alex has here. I'm going to put you right in the corner. Perfect. And name of your form?
Taking Paul Jung, ma'am.
Si Jack.
Ah!
Awesome. Go ahead and relax for me. Good job. Rocking it. So great job today, guys. I'm hoping that you guys are feeling pretty good, pretty confident and comfortable with the moves that we did today. I've just got a couple announcements, and then we're done for the day. You rocked it. First of all, belt testing is still going to be on June 6th, so that's coming up. It's only, oh my God, it is 3 full weeks away, and that's it. Wow, I'm already not ready for that. So we will have done an entire kind of curriculum rotation online. That means I'm offering a couple different variations for testing this rotation. You can choose to belt test inside the studio with other students, as many as we are legally allowed to have, and obviously we'll stay and keep social distancing and all that fun stuff. You can choose to do a private belt test with me. If you do a private in-studio belt test with me and you set up a time, I'm asking that it's $5 more than your normal belt test, just for my time to come in. And then you can also do an online belt test. So if you guys don't feel comfortable coming into the studio at all still, I will still belt test you online. When I belt test you online, I'll make sure that your parents either pick up boards beforehand or mail boards and a belt to you to make, well, you have to earn your belt first. But I'll make sure that you guys are all set up for that if you want to do it that way. But we've got options. I just want to make sure that you guys are up to date and everyone's still testing. Obviously, we're not doing the testing in the park anymore. Chances are we will probably not even be able to do any sort of social events until maybe August of this year. So, that being said, let's go ahead. Oh, my last thing. I do have, if you guys are interested, I have camps that we're going to be starting next week. They are 3-student stay in your spot 3-hour camps during the mornings and afternoons. I have different instructors working those too, so it's not just me. You might get Miss Cassie, Mr. Riley, Miss Marin, Master Murphy. Any of those people may be teaching your camp. It just kind of depends. But those are online. The cost for the camp for 3 hours is $30, so it's $10 an hour, less than minimum wage. And if you guys have questions about those, please feel free to let me know. I have a couple more comments here. 9 block and after. Okay, so let's go ahead. I am going to run a Zoom meeting on Saturday, Nicole, from the 9 block to the double motion inside punch. So from that on. Also, I do still have some private lesson times open for this week. Go to that sign up genius that I posted, and I can even send it to your dad if you need me to, and sign up for an online sign up time, and we can work that. Other than that, great job today. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Absolutely. Nicole, like I said, reach out to me. I can yeah, let me know, and I will keep you in the loop too. We'll make sure that we work on that, okay? Yeah, you can go on, and there's still times for this week for you to sign up for Thursday and for Friday, I believe. So just let me know. Let's go ahead, let's bat out. Sure. Mr. Black, Mr. Nice enough. What's our goal?
Black belt excellence met.
Class is dismissed. Great job today. I can't give you a, there we go. Sorry.
That's okay.
I know. I have a good night, guys. You rocked it.